This is May 10th, 2014. The time is around a little bit after 5 o'clock. The reason I'm making this video is that 9 years ago, I was in the Newton County Jail. This faggot judge named Greggy Stremmel had, I think, since he was a faggot, I think he was being blackmailed by Bill Dobbs or whatever. So he signed out a warrant for $100,000, signed out a warrant, and they finally decided to go after me for statutory sodomy. Now what they did was illegal, of course, because according to their own law, they were supposed to investigate any such allegation of child molestation within 30 days and have a report given to me within 90. But the entire purpose was according to law, which is designed to take white children away from white welfare slut mothers or the politically incorrect and give them to rich perverts or whatever. So essentially the legislature, the police, the judiciary, everything is designed to destroy our white race. It's designed by Jews and Uyghurs to destroy white Israel, Yahweh's servant nation. So I was arrested, and this pig named DeFreitas, but you had the main pig, Sheriff Ken Copeland. He was out there to say that he had arrested his rival from 2004. I'd run against him and got 600 some votes, or about 6% of the population. And he was pretty well scared because you have better than 2 or 3% of the population, a dedicated minority, no telling what can be overthrown. It's usually been a dedicated minority that destroys a decadent, evil empire. But anyway, I was arrested and I was handcuffed hard, and by the end of the 15-minute ride over to the jail, why my hands were turning blue. But that's part of police torture. That's exactly what the heck they want to do. So on this 9th anniversary, I want to tell any white nationalists how to go about seizing power. You do not have any love or tolerance or respect or rule of law against regime criminals. What you do is you try to go ahead and find a 10% that is absolutely amoral, who will turn like Trader Glenn Miller did upon their own, and essentially go along with torturing the families and children of police, lawyers, judges, legislators. What you do is you also spare a 10% here, because you want the more decent sort to understand, want to not fight you to their very last breath here, your takeover of power. What you want to do is you want to give them the hope that somehow, if they're rounded up, they will get a fair trial. Now, of course, most of the time, torture, of course, is relevant here. It's been, torture has never ever been taken off the table. It's been officially taken off over the table, but what, about 10, 12, 15 years ago, old Dumbia pretty well ruled is that, hey, the United States doesn't have to obey the Geneva Convention. Just go ahead and call somebody an enemy combatant or a domestic terrorist. You can do whatever the hell you want to them. You can legalize anything you want to do against your enemies. In fact, Zog's own law says is that judges, prosecutors, cops, they can do whatever the heck they want. So you got to understand is that it is a matter of power, not law. You can, if you want, like Felix Dzerzhinsky did, you can go ahead and just simply make up a law on the spur of the moment to do whatever you want to your enemies. And that is what we are going to have to do. I am giving these videos to essentially get out of your stupid little heads of white nationalism and believe that we can whine our way to power and say racism, you know, anti-racism is a code for anti-white. Folks, our people went ahead and ruled harshly over these non-whites we conquered by destroying the ones who were, who were dangerous to us, and essentially co-opting the rest, like Cortez did, like the like the smallpox blanket traders did, and that's what we need to do. And what we are doing now is in our senescence and in our decline, we have allowed the Jews to rule over us and do whatever they want to. I read case after case after case after case where we have a criminal population which is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and our white populations get smaller and smaller and smaller. I keep reading about, oh, just go ahead and irresponsibly breed white children. Why? If they can be taken away at a whim and bought and sold, like my grandchildren were, now how can you say that we are going to win by doing that? No, we're going to win the old-fashioned way, through brutality, through violence, through understanding that anyone, like Christ said, who is not with us is against us. And pretty well what we do is we go ahead and we allow the Great Tribulation to destroy 90% of the Wiggers and pretty well all the mongrels and all the Jews. That is what we do, and that is how we will get power. And afterwards, when we win, we can justify or pass a law or whatever we want to do if we are soft-headed enough to want to believe that. I believe it's far more terrorizing to essentially tell a regime criminal to his very face here is that, hey, I'm coming for you and I'm coming for your family, and your family will be cut off and you will be destroyed and there will be nothing left of you. Except, like in 2 Kings chapter 8 or 9 against the house of Ahab, nothing but a pile of dog shit at Naboth's former vineyard in Jezreel, which was the military main base here for the chariots, in the time of the Israelite kings. So folks, this is the May 10th hate-a-thon. I just wanted to make a video and get it out because it doesn't matter. It does not matter, and this is why I keep on trying to tell people, it does not matter about innocence. There are no innocents in a civil war. There's only sides. And the question is, what side are you on? Hail victory. Gonna jump up? Gonna jump up? He wanted to be in the picture too.